All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we go, week 13. 2 weeks to go until the playoffs start. So it's getting tight there. Only pretty much a couple teams in the fight for the final playoff spot. 2 wins separate first and seventh place. So a couple losses to the top guys, and they could be all the way down in sixth or seventh place. So we'll go through the standings right away, comment on a couple losses from last week, and then I will go through our matchups to kind of see where we're headed for the playoffs. As I mentioned, 2 weeks left to go, so that'll be week 15 is the week 1 of the playoffs, so weeks 15, 16, 17. All right, here we go. The standings. Unfortunately, I couldn't beat Ty. I tried to call my shot there, but he put up 200 points. What are you going to do when you get an opponent puts up 200 points? You're usually going to lose that one, so unfortunately, that was me. I mean, I didn't help him. Evans had a good day for him. Wilson had a good day for him. So, yeah, so the trade worked out for him for last week, so we'll see how it keeps going. In second place, we have Tom at 8-4. So the two of them have both clinched playoffs already, so they're in for sure. It'll just be where they finish. So Tom's won 3 in a row to get to 8-4. Next, we have our 5 teams at 7-5. So the tiebreaker is the points 4. So we have Dave in third, then Dallas in fourth, Wayne in fifth, the buddies Jay and Adam in sixth, and Richard down there in seventh place. There's roughly 215 points separating everybody. So, yeah, so that'll come down to it. It looks like, Dave and Dallas have themselves in a good spot, having a lot more points. So we'll see how the schedule plays out this week. And then down in eighth place, we have me holding on by about 60 points there over Rob. It's also at 5 and 7. Then we have Jen and Sunil at 4 and 8. So they're not fully out of it. They need help from Rob and I to lose. Both of them have more points for than Rob and I. So if they can get a win here, they'll leapfrog us into that spot. So all 4 of us are fighting for that 8th and final spot. And Jeremy got his 2nd win of the season, which is good for him. Unfortunately, it means I'll still have the worst record ever in our league. I was hoping that would go away this year, but things don't always work out for that. So good win for Jeremy last week. He's got a tough matchup this week, and we'll get to that soon. So yeah, we got a couple teams here on some streaks. So as I mentioned, Ty has won 6 in a row, Tom's 3 in a row, which are some good streaks. And then unfortunately the opposite way, we have Sunil, who's lost 3 in a row, and now Jen has lost 4 in a row. So she was once 4-4 and has now dropped to 4 and 8. So that's a tough one there. Maybe if she spent a little bit of her $115, maybe it would have helped. We'll see. But yeah, so she's just hanging on for dear life there with the most points, 4 out of the 4 fighting for the last spot. So, all right, we'll move into our matchups. So the first one is myself versus Dallas. I did get lucky here as, Dallas's bench is all on bye. So guys like Diggs, Allen, Barkley, Gus Bus, Gus Edwards, and Mitchell and Baltimore, they're all on bye. So that's huge help for me. I see I need to put my kicker in there. I just dropped one and picked one up. So what do they got him? It's about 8 points. So that would put me roughly 142 projected with yesterday's game. So right now it has me projected to win by just a little bit. I had Ferguson go yesterday. That's what I was looking for when I traded for him. 6 receptions for a touchdown. I wanted to jump on that Dak bus. He's got a great schedule down here. So hopefully he can keep that up for me along the way here and give me a win. Other than that, I don't really have anybody significant on bye. I had that last week, so that's a definitely big help for me. So yeah, Lauren's London, Johnson. Put DJ Chark in there. What the heck? I've been running with that Shakir guy from Buffalo, so I needed somebody else in there. He's on bye. Jason Ridley and Lawrence all play Monday nights, and then my kicker plays Monday night. So, which is actually why I dropped him and picked up that guy. Actually, I was like, hey, let's have 4 players playing Monday night, see if I can have a big come from behind win against Dallas. So, as I said, Dallas is missing a bunch of guys, but he's got Puka in there. He's got Mixon, Freiermuth, Jalen Warren in there. So I don't want to say I think I'm gonna win, but I have a feeling that might end up that way. So that is my comment this week. I think I'm in a lucky spot with Dallas having a bunch of guys on bye. I think that's going to be very helpful for my team, and maybe thwart his plans of moving up to the second or first place. But yeah, that's what I think. I think I'm got a little help and I'm gonna do all right this week. All right, next matchup we have the Evil Buddies Jay and Adam versus Sunil. Currently, Sunil is the underdog. Sorry, Jay and Adam are projected to win by roughly about 6 points. Sunil got some help from Brandon Cooks yesterday. A touchdown, 45 yards, 4 receptions. Didn't see much of the game. We had the Jets game on at the curling club, so just kind of saw the end of the Dallas game. So looks like lots of points got scored. So that was a big help for him. Overall, I mean, I like some of the guys on this team, like Eckler and Ford. Christian Watson. I'm not a McLaurin fan. Russell Wilson's been doing well lately. We got Derrick Henry. The snow has fallen, so you know he's going to be playing well. Kelsey. He's got Achan in. I thought he was still injured. Doesn't really say, so maybe he gets in there. Wait and see. I don't know for sure. If he doesn't get in, he can throw in Henry, Juju, Okonkwo in a flex spot there, but maybe Achan gets in this week. I'm gonna give this one to Jay and Adam. Just overall, slightly better team. I mean, Sunil's got some good players, got a good game from Cooks, but I think they're just going to sneak it out. Maybe I'm hoping for that, and that's what's pushing me that way. But yeah, I think they'll move up to 8-5, and Sunil will move to 4-9. Next, we have the Battle of the Brothers, Jeremy and Dave. Jeremy coming off his first win, playing against Dave, who's our points 4 leader. Maybe he isn't anymore after Ty's big 200 points, but he got a good game from Pollard yesterday. He doesn't have a kicker in, and he's still favored by quite a bit. Does he have one on his bench? He doesn't have one on his bench yet. Maybe he's waiting for an injury to move a guy in there. Yeah, I think Dave will continue his big points. I mean, Jeremy's got a decent team, but he's got like his whole bench is on bye, so he got his win. I think that's all he wanted. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he thinks he's got a chance, but with 2 weeks left, he cannot make the playoffs. If he finishes in 12th, he gets the 4th overall draft pick, unless someone moves ahead of him. So maybe he likes that better than 1st overall or 2nd overall pick. So see how he plays it out here, but overall, I think Dave's going to win this one. All right, moving on. We have Rob versus Wayne. Wayne got a great start from Dak Prescott yesterday, 32 points, 3 passing TDs, 299 yards passing, 23 rushing yards. He's currently favored by about 30 points. What do we got on the bench? So Rob has Lamar on bye, which was the main thing that hurt him. Wayne had Gabe Davis, Walker's been hurt. Jonathan Taylor Thomas is injured and could be out for multiple weeks, but he's got Zach Moss. So Wayne will have to move in a running back. I guess he's throwing in Clyde's Edward-Hilaire in there, so it should still give him even a bigger favor, or bigger projected lead. Yeah, I think Wayne will hold on. He didn't get a run the table like Richard was thinking. We're cheering for him, but 8 and 5, I think, for Wayne, and move Rob to 5 and 8. All right, next one has lots of playoff implications. This could bring Ty back to the pack, move Richard up into that 8-win group. Currently, Richard is favored over Ty. And I keep calling you Ty this time, not Jay like last time. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, Metcalf. Oh, I didn't realize Metcalf had 3 touchdowns. Holy. 134 yards. I'd see JSN had a good game. Had the touchdown called back. I mean, it touched the ground, I guess. So, yeah, it's a big night. Charbonnet had a good game in there. A good kicking game for Ty. Let's see. We got Purdy and Tua, Philly, Washington. I like Ty's receivers better. Receivers that are left are better. Richard's got McCaffrey, so that's good. Yeah, I'm going to give this one to Richard. I think Purdy will be a little better. Tua will probably put up around 20 to 25 points. He's pretty steady for that. Yeah, good start for Richard to the week here with Metcalf and Charbonnet, and I think that's going to help him take the victory. All right, last matchup. We have Tom versus Jen. Currently, Tom is favored by almost 60 points. Jen had Gallup playing yesterday who didn't get any points. Again, I wasn't watching the game, so I don't know if he just didn't get in. They didn't look his way. I scroll on here. No, it's not letting me. I just wanted to see if I could scroll over and see how many targets he had. Oh, no, here it comes up. He just had the 1 target, so I guess he just didn't take any looks from Dak. So CD Lamb put up a big game from Tom. I did see that. We were talking about the curling club last night. 12 receptions. Lockett, decent game, just didn't get a touchdown. Otherwise, he would have gotten over projection. And Jen had 5 points from Myers, no field goals, just point after attempts. I don't see any reason why she will beat Tom on this unless somebody goes off. I mean, it's quite possible Noah Brown can go off. Carolina's weak, so maybe Tampa Bay puts up some passing yards. But other than that, I don't think she can fight back to win. So I'll give this one to Tom, put him at 9 and 4. In my projections, he would be then tied with the not the Evil Buddies, with the Foreskins there. With Ty. Okay, so running it down, I have Dallas not quite winning. I have Jay and Adam to beat Sunil. I have Dave to beat his brother Jeremy. I have Wayne beating Rob. I have Richard beating Ty. And Tom to beat Jen. To continue her losing streak and to continue his winning streak. Anyway, that's my thoughts for this week. We'll see how I do. I did about 50% last week, so I'm hoping for better. All right, everybody, have a good weekend, and we'll talk next time. All right, bye.